Hello everyone, welcome back to the Chess channel. This is Chess Addict here, and I have another game I want to go over. It's the Carro Kann Advanced Variation. This one I'm going to put in the playlist for beginners also because it has a pretty solid endgame, which is something that I need to work on. As a matter of fact, after I make this video, I'm going to go and do some drills on Lee chess in the training section. I need to get better at the endgame. So, that being said, let's look at the video. So, this is the advanced variation. Alright, so I played the move c6, which is the Carro Kann defense. Now, when he advances that pawn, and then I advance my pawn, that is now the advanced variation. Okay, so now I move back to the g6 square. Similar to when you play the London system, he takes, then he opens up. This guy's just really aggressive. He's very aggressive, and rightfully so. He plays pretty well. Once you get to these longer games, your opponent's gonna play better. If they're rated close to you, you're gonna have to focus and concentrate because they have plenty of time to move. This is the 15 plus 15 game, and so every time I move, you get 15 seconds. So if you could literally, this game could literally end up with both of you guys having 30 minutes to play in 30 minutes. And if you get to that, you could actually end up playing for an hour and a half or so, and no one's in time trouble because every time you make a move, you get 15 seconds back on the clock. And typically people know the first 12 moves. So if you take the 15 and then you multiply it by 12, you're going to have quite a bit of, you almost get a whole minute added back to the game. So, now, the whole concept of me moving this pawn is I don't want to barricade myself in. I want to break right here. But I have to watch because he's threatening checkmate. So I have to play the knight over here to the h6 square to guard this square, or I could have played the queen and offered an exchange. So I break, and now I'm attacking with the knight the square where we just broke, which is located on d4. He protects that square. He knows what I want to do, so I put him in check to make his bishop busy. He blocks with the knight. Now I pin the knight, and now I bring my knight out. I decided to bring the bishop back because I want to have that bishop, but I've got two attacking pieces on the square that's located on d4, which will eventually come in handy. So I'm going to take it now. He comes down check. I just slide up, and a series of exchanges, and after bishop takes d6, queen takes d6, knight to f3 check, and I'm kind of filling him out a little bit, and I took his queen. Now I move the king up. Now I move the rook, check, offering a trade, and I put myself in a little bit of trouble. End up losing my knight and a rook, but I'm able to steal a pawn back, and this will prove to be very useful. So he's going to attack my pawns, and I am too. He made a mistake here moving the rook to f7 because he left his pawn unguarded. So check. And now I'm going to come back, and I'm going to just basically walk this pawn all the way down, offering a trade. At this position here, he had an opportunity to draw right now. This is where he could draw. Right here. Right here is where he can draw. He can draw the game. He needs to sacrifice his rook, force me to take it, and he takes, I take, and now I get a queen. There's no way for him to stop me. Even the computer generator said checkmate is now unavoidable, and it is, because once I get the queen, I'll just block your block your path and walk you all the way to the other side of the board, and you will eventually get checkmated. Now it might take me 35-40 moves, but I will keeping you on the line all the way down with the king and the queen until I get you blocked into a corner and then checkmate you. But for beginners, let's take a look. So if you find yourself in a position like right here, he's not in check, it's his move, he takes, I have to take, and then he takes. It's a draw. That was the best move. That was the absolute correct move. There's no other move that was correct. None. Because if you keep pressing the issue here, then of course I'm going to move here. And if you move away, then I'm going to move here. And he moves the king over. Check. King has to move back down. And then I can face him off. He comes up check. I'll face him off again. He has to move back down. Now I can move here. He can say check. And now he has to move back down. Check. King come up. Check. King goes down. And I'll put him in check. And then you could also draw the game this way. Just not, you're in an immovable position. So I'm either going to give up my opportunity because he's got me in front of the pawn, or I'm going to have to beat to 3. Like it's always we can't make any progress. So you keep 3 moves and you keep doing the same thing, it's going to be a stalemate. Instead, he miscalculates. And he goes there, and he couldn't. There's no way for him to capture the pawn. He could capture the rook, but he couldn't capture the pawn, and the pawn was more important than the rook. So he missed his opportunity to draw the game, and he ended up resigning. Okay, so when you're in the end game, you have to watch. You have to really be creative and look for opportunities. And I knew that no matter what, my king and my rook and my pawn was going to stay together. Period. That's just how we were going to play it. We were going to stay together. So you're either going to lose your rook, or you're going to let me have a queen, or we're going to draw the game. But as far as me losing, that wasn't going to happen. That was not going to happen. We were tit for tat all the way down. He did a really good job of trading down, and I did a very poor job at the beginning of the opening, allowing all those pawns of mine to get taken. But he made a mistake, and I was able to capture 1 up. And once I was 1 up, I had the advantage. I was winning at that point. Okay, as always, and this is the Carro Kann advanced variation. Some people like this opening, some people hate this opening, but it is one of the top openings, right up there with the Sicilian. So if you ever learn how to play it, then it can be very viable opening. I'm iffy with it. I think I like playing the Sicilian better, and I'm still learning a lot of the theory because there's a lot of variations of the Sicilian. I mean, a ton of it. Open, closed, Zuccator. I mean, it's a lot. It's just too many. Okay, but I like a closed variation. I like the Sicilian Dragon. Those are the 2 that I pretty much know the theory to. Anyway, click subscribe. Shoot me an email, chessaddict35802 at gmail.com, and I will see you on the next video. Peace.